Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another video. Hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius. So, of course, Aquarius, I'm going to apologize in advance for any background noise. But if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. Just remember, Aquarius, it's a big world, so it is general. And this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Aquarius. See what I have for you. I kind of feel like a lot of you are keeping busy. I just feel like you're like always doing something. Even on your downtime, it's like you're busy. You're just doing things, Don't burn yourself out, but I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like it's keeping you on your toes, keeping you, I guess. It's just good for you to move around. I don't know why I'm sensing it that way, but yeah, that's what I'm sensing. Move around. So maybe you had some difficulties in that way. I'm not a doctor, but maybe you have some physical stuff that you're going through. And I just feel like you're moving around and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're wondering if you're making it worse or something. I don't know. You have the Eight of Swords upright. You have the Five of Pentacles upright, a little tilted there. You have the Eight of Pentacles sideways. You have the Five of Cups upright. You have the Page upright, a little tilted. And you have the King of Wands upright. What's up, Aquarius? Listen, sometimes things don't go our way. Sometimes things don't go as fast as we want them to. But, that doesn't mean you don't have options. That doesn't mean that, you're stuck the way you feel you are. Okay. With the Eight of Swords. Don't get me wrong. There are some challenges. Okay. But I feel like a lot of it is you thinking too much. Okay. I feel like you can conquer these challenges. You have what you need to overcome them. But because you think so much, you doubt that sometimes. You question it, and that slows you down. I know you guys are on the move, but are you on the move in the right way? Okay. Because I felt like, that's a physical thing for you to keep your body moving. Okay. That type of stuff. But when it comes to other stuff, you don't realize how thinking this way makes it hard to really see what you are capable of doing. I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you're focused on the things that take time, but the things that you can do quickly or do, in a timely manner, you're not focused on. So redirect your focus. Okay. Now, some of you are having financial problems. I do feel like that's short-lived, but I do feel like it also depends on the decisions that you make from here on out. Okay, so I feel like you can really get out of that. I do feel like it may take time for some of you. So some of you may have some backed up bills, some debt, or maybe just unexpected expenses, whatever. I do feel like I said, you can get out of that. There may be something else that you want to do. I don't know. I feel like you guys are focused on something else that has to do with money. It's weird because I feel like you're doing things, but yet you're not doing everything that you can do. I don't even think you realize it, to be honest. Okay. I think some of you need to do some research. You need to focus a little more on it, and then you'll see that there's more. There's more information. There's more things you can do. There's more options. But you gotta, kind of dig a little, is what I'm sensing. Okay. So I do feel like you're working towards something, but it's almost like there's something that you need, and you may not realize it at this time. Okay. But it's probably going to come up for most of you. And you're going to be like, damn, I got to do this. I got to do that. Don't be taken back by it. I just feel like if you dig a little, you'll see that sooner, okay? And I just feel like the sooner you see it, the easier and better and faster you'll get to what you want. I just feel like some of you may be paying attention to the wrong thing. And when we go through things, Aquarius, believe it or not, that affects how we see things. And I'm saying it like that because I have a feeling that some of you have some back issues that you do not want to confront, which is also contributing to you feeling stuck, but you don't realize it. Don't get me wrong, it's on your mind a lot. You definitely think about it a lot and dwell, okay, with things that go wrong when there's other things that can go right. You see those 2 cups there? Okay. There's nothing you can do about the 3 that are spilled, right? So, like I said, refocus your energy, even your thoughts, okay? Focus on the right thing, okay? Don't think so much about the things that have went wrong in the past, because I feel like some of you do that too. It's like you can't change it. It's done. Move forward, okay? Be like this page, okay? Whatever you dream of, you can make it happen. Keep your emotions under control. Be more, be more optimistic, like this King of Wands, okay? But I feel like be more, I don't know, childlike, curious, spontaneous, carefree, okay? Some of you need to let go of a lot. And I feel like that will help you really focus on the moment, okay? Enjoy every moment. And I'm not saying you don't do that. I just feel like you can have a lot more feelings like that, experiences like that, if you stop worrying about things that you cannot control, okay? Or even challenges now, because I don't really feel like they're life-changing. To you, it may seem that way, okay? But I don't really feel like it's life-changing. Like, you can get out of this, you can fix it, whatever, okay? You just need a plan. Take action, okay? With a thought-out plan. He's a thinking king, okay? But he takes action, fire, air, you know what I mean? Like I said, he's optimistic. He's going to execute his plan, okay? He wants to explore, expand, and he's going to make it happen. And that's kind of how you need to be. You know what I mean? But focus on the right thing. On the right thing, okay? Not on whatever takes time and that you can't control. Focus on the things that you can. You may be dealing with an authority also. I kind of feel like this authority is actually helping you with something. Or may help you with something if this is a future thing for you guys, okay? For some of you, you actually might meet someone through your research. Because as I said before, some of you are trying to accomplish or reach some goal. And I feel like when you start digging, you're going to find someone who's going to like open that door for you and really show you everything you need to see. Okay, in that way. I feel like this person is very experienced in whatever area that is. Okay, so I do feel like it's a good thing. Okay, but I also feel like you need to be this king. Okay, you have the Hermit as your top card in reverse, and you have the 5 of Wands in reverse as your bottom card. Okay, so Aquarius. Well, first of all, I feel like I need to warn you about upcoming arguments or debates. Okay, you know, I don't even know why you're bothering, to be honest. First of all, I feel like this is more, actually, you may have done it in the past or even currently, but I just feel like whenever I'm talking about is more future, okay? It could be a pattern, but I just feel like you explain yourself too much. You explain yourself too much. Whatever, you know, people don't agree. That's just how it is, okay? Sometimes, okay? In this situation, the way I'm sensing it is like, I don't understand why you're bothering, because I feel like it doesn't really matter. It's almost like you're trying to prove yourself to people that it doesn't matter, is how I'm sensing it. So I don't know if these are outsiders or you just feel you need to show, I don't know, the world something. I don't know. I just feel like whatever you're trying to explain and prove, it's like I just don't understand why you're doing it. It's like that's how they're making me feel like it doesn't matter. Like these people, I don't even feel like you're even close to them. Like it doesn't matter. I feel like you may spend some time doing that. It's weird because for some of you, I feel like it's almost like a trap. Okay. Because I feel like right now it may not be anything, but if you keep doing it, I feel like it will be something, but for nothing, if that makes sense. It's almost like you're, I hate to say it, I just heard enemies. Okay. You're making enemies like for no reason because there is nothing there to really, how can I put it? Well, it's like a rebel without a cause, Aquarius, and we all know you're a rebel. A rebel without a cause. Just, you need to relook at this. Why are you doing this? Ask yourself that. Because this is, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone, okay? People want to talk, fine, whatever. If you did something, I still feel like if it's that, you don't really need to answer either. Because I feel like whoever this is, they're not even important in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said is probably outsiders. It's very odd. It could even be associates because I kind of feel like some of you may stick your foot in your mouth and say something where, like I said, it turns into something bigger. It could be, don't get offended, Aquarius. It could be because you may have too much time on your hands. Okay. Some of you are very to yourself. You're also feel disconnected. Some of you are even lonely. And sometimes, you know, when we, I hate to say it, just have too much time on our hands and think way too much, we may put our nose into things that we shouldn't. Okay. Whether this is a debate, an argument between, you know, maybe it does involve you in some way, but if it does, it's very light. Like, I don't even feel like it needs to be like it's preventable. Like, I don't even know why it's happening. So whatever the argument is, it's probably more of difference of opinions. Everyone's different. Like, I feel like for some things, it's not even a wrong or right. Maybe some there is, but even in that way, I feel like it's a waste of energy. So like I said earlier, redirect your focus, Aquarius. Okay. Don't get caught up in that. Focus on what you need to do to move forward to reach your goals. Okay. And don't dissect everything because that's kind of what I'm feeling and maybe why you get into that situation. You may be seeing things or situations or people and you may feel the need to say something or do something because it's within your right. But is it really worth the energy and the time? Because I feel like it's not going to really accomplish anything. It's just like you're just stating things. Like it's not going to do anything. You know what I mean? Sometimes things don't need to be said. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I'm sensing it. Stay present. That's where life happens. Yeah, stay present. Live in the moment. Don't sit there looking at everything else. Focus on what you need, what you want. And like I said, be like this page, okay? Don't get me wrong. This page is dreamy, okay? But like I said, it's more like being worry free, just kind of going with the flow. Okay. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. See? Go with the flow. I do feel like some of you might have met someone that is helping you do this. Okay. It could be, you know, a friend, love, whatever. Maybe you reconnected with family. I feel like this person is actually going to bring you out of this hermit mode that you're in. Okay. I do feel like you need to open up a little more. I think you're caught up way too much in your thoughts, okay, about things that you're going through, but also things that have nothing to do with you. Okay, stay away from that, please. I feel like there's other things that you should be focusing on, including enjoying the ride. Okay, let me get one more out of this deck. Okay, they want to give you more than that. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. Maybe that's why you are observing so much and dissecting so much. Maybe there's a trust issue here. Okay, but I feel like you're very smart. Use your intuition. You'll know. Okay, filter the people out, whatever. Okay. But don't get frozen and always feel like you need to watch everything and be into everything. Okay. You may even think that you're helping, and maybe you are in some way, but I just feel like this is a little beyond that. Okay. That's why I said it's like a waste of energy. It's draining. Check with your body and release the tension that you are carrying. So I did sense earlier that some of you, it's good that you're moving around, but Aquarius, you know, stress can do that too. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I do feel like you stress yourself by thinking a lot and also involving yourself in things that you don't need to, okay? But also thinking about the things that you need to get done. Just get it done. You know, don't worry and stress yourself, because then it makes it hard. It makes it difficult. Not just like in every way, your mind, your body, your emotions, even how you see things. You know, when you're stressed, it's hard to be clear-minded, okay? And you're not going to be stuck for long. Some things take time. I know it seems like it's taken forever is how I'm sensing it. You know, it's weird because I feel like the way they show me is almost like someone's putting like let's just use gold. Okay, little piece of nugget here, and they feel like, oh, that's so tiny, it's nothing, and they keep putting it aside and putting it aside, and then one day they go. Actually, the way they're showing me is that they go and show someone, well, I only collected this much, and then it's like a whole pile of gold. And I feel like this person makes the other you realize that, well, you have a lot more than, you know, you think. You may have been putting these little tiny nuggets away, but those nuggets turned into something, you know, turned into plenty. Okay. I don't know why I'm sensing it that way. So maybe it's the person that I feel like some of you are connected to that you met, but it could just be, you know, metaphorically, which is an example. Okay. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself so you can feel that weight lifted. Like I said, some of you dwell about things you cannot control, maybe even some past stuff with family and just people in general, okay? You want to let that go, okay? You will feel so much lighter, so much better, okay? I just feel like I want this for you, okay? I want you to feel like this, like new. Like new, ready to, you know, do something new. Just having kind of faith that, you know, the universe will guide you wherever you need to be. Okay. But just kind of letting go. You know what I'm saying? The way they showed me is, you know how you just fall back and let someone who trusts you catch you, that type of thing. Have trust in the universe. But also for some of you, whoever you met recently. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong, that could be more than one person, but I feel like someone met someone recently, okay? Because I do feel like you have other people around you, and some belong there, but some, you gotta kind of, I don't know, filter out who brings who brings what, you know what I'm saying? Does this person make me feel good? Does this person give me a headache? Does this person, bring crazy energy with them? Does this person stir shit? Whatever it is, I feel like you need to filter out because You know, there was another sign that I felt like, I think it was Cancer. Don't hold me to that, but I think it was Cancer, where I felt like they were putting everyone in the same category. Like, no, not everyone's the same. Filter it out. Who's who? Who's bringing what here? Okay. And really look, even at the small details, because I think some of you might give the wrong people credit. Okay, be careful with that. Princess, you can be your own knight. Maybe that has to do with that too. Okay, maybe you have a lot of people saying things, telling you things. Okay. I'm not saying don't be open to advice or anything. I just feel like some of the people don't rely on it. Don't rely on it because I feel like, actually, I feel like some don't even know what they're talking about. But I also feel like you get disappointed a lot, and there may be people that just also just put doubt. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you know this. You've been in other situations where you're like, you came out on top and you were in the battle alone. Okay. You don't always need to be alone, Aquarius, but you don't really need anyone either. I feel like you're very strong and very smart. Okay. Man, I feel like you got through a lot worse than anything you're going through right now. Okay. Whatever that financial stuff or even these emotions, I feel like you've been through worse, but you may be in a little bit of a funk. Let me get one more. Oh, again, they want to give you more. Maybe there's a reason. Voyage. You already have all the answers. So, like I said, use your intuition. You're very smart. Okay. You don't need everyone in your business telling you this or that, because I feel like there's definitely some of that too. Okay. Just ignore it. But I kind of feel like you're doing the same thing. So, practice what you preach. Throne. Your potential is endless. See? This is a hiccup. Okay. Whatever you're going through financially is a hiccup. All right. As I said before, you have a lot of options, a lot you can do. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Sing your heart away, okay? Maybe that's why I kept feeling like I want you to be like this page, okay? Just be carefree. Do whatever you want, you know? Go run in the rain, whatever. Go paint something like they are. Okay. Sing your heart away. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. Okay. I feel like all these cards are basically saying, hey, you got it all. Okay. You got what you need. Your full package. You can be your own knight. Okay. That doesn't mean people can't help you, but you don't need it. You have what you need. Maybe you question that. You feel like you need help from others, or you know, you have to do certain things, but I feel like no, you don't. Okay, get out of your mind. Look again. Okay, look again. Stay present, have fun. All right, but that is your message, Aquarius. Hope it helps in some way, and good luck.